guys, today we're sharing our fall harvest stuffing. Take a look at this, guys. It is so delicious. I know that if you guys make this recipe, you will love it. It's loaded with Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, green apple, and it has cranberries in it that gives it just a little hint of sweetness. Oh my God, it's so good. This is not your basic stuffing recipe. You're gonna love this one. Like I said, it's called Fall Harvest, and it will be in the description, but let's get in the kitchen and let's show you how we made this delicious recipe. Okay, so let's get started. Faye, tell them what we have in this bowl.
Here we have quartered Brussels sprouts, acorn squash, and chopped apple.
Okay, and we're gonna add some olive oil. And I'm going to use my fingers. Mix in the olive oil first, and then Faye, if you could give me a good generous amount of salt and pepper. You're gonna have to reach over me. This is the first part, guys. Then we're gonna roast this in the oven. Okay, that's generous. Okay. All right, let's give that a beautiful toss. All right, and that's it. And then we're just going to pour them on a lined baking sheet. And Faye, how long are we going to roast these and what temperature?
400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, and we're going to check it halfway to make sure that your Brussels sprouts aren't burning. Okay, don't forget that because they will start to burn. And this is one that you don't want to char on them. Okay. Your hands are clean, so in the oven we go. Okay, and this is what your roasted veggies look like when they come out of the oven. Looks pretty good, and they're just going to be tender. You want your acorn squash to be, not butternut squash, to be just tender because it's going to roast for 30 minutes. So, moving over to here, we have our melted butter, and in goes celery, onions, and minced garlic. And we're going to saute these until they're soft. Are you ready to give those a stir? Put a little bit more in there. It smells good in here, guys. Okay, our vegetables are nice and tender, so in goes some vegetable broth, poultry seasoning, and fresh parsley. I'm gonna give that a stir, mix that all together. Smells so good. Okay, you ready? And then we're gonna put in our bread cubes or stale bread. And if you forget to leave your bread out overnight, you can always cube it up like this and bake it in the oven. Watch anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes, depending on what type of bread you're using, and just check it at the halfway mark, and it'll dry it out for you. Because what you're doing when you leave it out to get stale is just drying it out. All right, so we get that mixed up, and I believe we're gonna add some salt and pepper once we get this broth absorbed into the bread. Okay, most of the liquid has been absorbed. Can you stir that? And then we're just going to put a little bit of seasoning to taste because it needed some salt and pepper. Give it another stir. Okay, ignore the sound that you hear of our dog getting a drink. I didn't want this to burn, so in goes our roasted veggies. Get all those in there. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little toss. It smells so good, guys. All right, I think we're good. And then we're going to add in our cranberries. When are you doing that tonight? Dried cranberries and our pumpkin seeds. Okay, we'll mix that up. That is it, everybody. Now we're going to put this in the oven. Now you can either, depending on what type of pan you're using, if you didn't have a Dutch oven, she says then you're going to put it into a greased baking sheet. But if you have a Dutch oven like this is going to go directly into the oven, and we're going to bake this for 30 minutes. It is going to be delicious. So let's just mix it up and get it nice and pretty on top. Okay, we'll see you after it comes out of the oven. I've already given Faye some. He loves it. And I just wanted to say that we hope that everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.